Tax season is here. If you've ever started your tax documents and wondered, where do I even start? Look no further, you've come to the right video. I'm gonna be walking you through how to file your taxes using Wealthsimple. Before we dive in, let's go over the key tax deadlines that you guys need to know so that you don't miss a thing. February 18th, 2025 is the first day that you can file. If you're watching this video, it's already been a couple weeks, but don't worry. A lot of times it takes the companies up until the end of February to get your documents uploaded, so don't worry. April 30th, 2025 is the tax deadline for most Canadians, and if you are self-employed, the deadline is June 15th. Note for the self-employed people, you have till June 15th to file your taxes, but you still need to pay any taxes owed by April 30th. So April 30th is really the deadline that you want to make sure you get your taxes filed and paid by. I just want to quickly do a disclaimer that, this video is not sponsored by Wealthsimple. I'm not a financial advisor, and all of these opinions are just my own based on my experience using Wealthsimple. So just want to put that out there so I don't get sued later. I really love Wealthsimple, and I filed my taxes with them in previous years, and it was one of the easiest things I've had to do. So if you're like me and tax season is already overwhelming and it just feels like something on your plate that you want to lean towards procrastinating, Wealthsimple has made it easy for me to just get it done. It's actually made it fun because I kind of see the tax return adding up or going down as I enter my information. It's just super user friendly. So that's why I want to share it with you guys today. It doesn't have to be daunting, and you might not need to pay for an accountant. I won't say you don't need to, but for most of us who work regular jobs, who get T4s, who put money into our RRSPs, filing your taxes is actually pretty simple. And so this is an option that you can go through where it's just going to be really easy. You can do it yourself and you can get it done as soon as possible. Now let's talk about what you need for filing. Before filing your taxes, it's a good idea to get your documents gathered in advance so that you can submit everything one time and file one time. Now, some of the most common tax documents include T4 slips. So if you have an employer, they'll provide this by late February. T5 and T3 slips if you've earned income through investments. RRSP contribution receipts if you contributed to an RRSP. These can lower your taxable income. Receipts for tax deductions, so medical expenses, tuitions, childcare, and professional expenses. Self-employment or side hustle income. If you're self-employed or do freelance work, that's a document you'll need to fill out as well. And rental income. If you rent out property, you need to report your earnings and expenses. So that's a document you'll need to have ready. Now, a great place to check for these documents as well is your CRA account. Your CRA account lets you view and manage your income tax and benefits information. So if it's your first time creating an account, I've put the link to set up for you to sign up and get that sorted. If you've filed your taxes before, you've likely got your CRA account set up already. So that's where I usually start, and I just check to see what documents have been uploaded there, and that kind of lets me know who to reach out to. So for example, I went into my CRA to see what documents are available. There was only an RRSP receipt from Wealthsimple for contributions that I made last year. So I knew I needed to reach out to my employer to see when the T4 would be ready, because I know I work at a company and I'm gonna need to get a T4 in order to file my income return. So the documents I just mentioned that you'll need, you can check your CRA. A lot of employers will upload those there themselves, but there may also be files that you need to retrieve yourself, either by reaching out to your employer, filling it out yourself if you're self-employed, or getting receipts from certain organizations. Once you have all your documents, you're ready to file. Step one, you're gonna wanna create an account for Wealthsimple or log into your account if you already have one. You'll wanna go to wealthsimple.com/tax and log in or create an account if you're new. If you're new, you can set up a new profile, and if you've already submitted your taxes in previous years, you can just click on the profile you created originally. To file your taxes, they have a few plans available for how you would like to file your return. If you would like to go with the basic plan, it's a fully capable tax platform with every feature you need to file on your own, and you can file up to 2 returns, and you can pay what you want. So pay nothing if you want. Technically, to me, free. If you'd like to donate or tip at the end because of how easy it is, you totally can, but there is no cost obligation to using the basic plan. If you want to use their plus plan, you get enhanced support. You get to file up to 8 returns, you get audit protection, and you get priority email support. When it comes to audit protection, their audit support service helps you in the event that any of your tax returns are reviewed or audited by the CRA or Revenue Quebec. And in the pro plan, you get to file up to 20 returns, and you get live advice from one of their experts. So depending on what you're looking for, there's a plan for you. And honestly, the plus and the pro plans are pretty decent priced. I had to file my personal taxes last year, and I had to use an accountant because I bought a home and I just wanted to make sure everything was kosher, and it cost me $400. So the fact that the pro with live real support is only costing $80 plus tax is a really great option, and I might go for that myself just to make sure that I have someone available to talk talk to review my return, to consult with if I have any questions, etc. Great options, great price. Just know that the plan that you choose doesn't change the filing process. The platform's gonna look the same regardless of which plan you choose. It's just the amount of support and how much returns you get to file that changes between each plan. So next thing you're going to want to do is enter in your personal information, first name, last name, marital status, date of birth, SIN number, all of that good stuff. And if you already have submitted your return with Wealthsimple in previous times, then it autofills for you. So all the information for me has been auto-populated from my last returns. So there's less work for me to do. The next step is to import your tax slips. And Wealthsimple has a really great feature where you can do this automatically. Chef's kiss, okay? Using their autofill feature, you can connect directly to your CRA account from Wealthsimple, and it will pull in all of the documents that have been uploaded there directly into this tax return and literally just enter all of the information for you. It's literally amazing. I'm literally saying literally so much because it's literally so amazing, okay? Every step of the way is just, again, so easy to read. There's even an informative video that you can watch if you're confused about it. It takes you to their YouTube channel. They talk you through all of the information you need to put so that you can connect to your CRA and have everything auto-filled out. And the great thing is, whatever hasn't been included in your CRA account, for example, if your document you need to download from your company's HR website yourself, you can still autofill via your CRA so that any forms that are submitted there get auto-populated into your tax return, and you can upload a document yourself in addition to that. So there's not one or the other, you can do both. If there's any information that you need to enter manually, such as business income, rental income, deductions, etc., you can do so. Just remember that tax laws change, so if you're unsure about a deduction, check the CRA website or reach out to a tax professional to get a confirmation. Because trust me, you don't want Bob Hamilton chasing you down, okay? Check with your people, call your tax accountants, or go with the plus option for Wealthsimple. Better to have advice and be safe than to go in blind, take a bunch of stuff, and then have CRA knocking on your door. You guys, this is honestly a real breeze. And of course, this will take longer when you are going through your own information, autofilling your details, and taking a final review. But because of autofill, a lot of the time that it takes to get everything in is super quick. So it's really just about you reading the things that's been input, double checking that all the information is accurate, and moving on to the next step. Next thing you're going to want to do is answer these personal information questions. This is going to help Wealthsimple to determine what you're eligible for, if there are any benefits that might pertain to you that you should apply for or include in your income return as well. Just make sure that you're reporting everything accurately. So take your time to go through these, and remember that you're talking about 2024, not this year. So if your life has changed a bit, if you've moved locations, if you've changed anything, marital status, whatnot, you're talking about last year, 2024, and not this year. Now, Wealthsimple's platform helps to identify some possible tax credits. Some of the common ones include the Canada Workers Benefit, the GST HST credit, and the Climate Action Incentive if that's applicable in your province. Now, I haven't filed again because my documents aren't ready, but once you've answered all this information, you'll notice that your refund will start to populate. Right now, my refund is at a big fat 0 because I don't have my T4 slips ready, but as you've put things in, as you've answered the questions, as you have made sure that you've opted into any benefits that you're eligible for, you'll see that there's a refund amount. I got $1,400 last year, so this number was beautiful. It was a nice big green 1,400, and it was just really nice to see because I filed my taxes, I could see how much I could expect to receive, and if you are going to be owing, it's going to tell you that as well in nice big bold red colors. When you've finished entering all of your T4 information, connecting your autofill, opting into any eligible benefits that you're applicable for, you will get to the end of the tax return, which is where you review and optimize. In here, Wealthsimple is going to double check your return to make sure you're maximizing your refund. They're also going to flag any errors and ways that you can save on taxes so that you can file with confidence. Any errors or missing information that Wealthsimple flags, you're going to want to make sure that you review them, correct them, and have all of that straightened out before you submit and file your return. Once you have completed your reviewing and optimized, corrected any errors or missing information, you will be able to file your return. This isn't available on my page because, like I said, my T4 is not in. There's literally nothing to file, but the button will be available. You simply select it and it's going to send your income return to the CRA. That's it for filing your return. For me, it takes about an hour and a half, and that's because I'm very thorough in reading and rereading and then rereading just to make sure all of the information that I need to put is there. But it doesn't get easier. I've really enjoyed it. I can't wait for my T4 information to come in because this is just one adulting thing that I can get off my list. But once you've filed your return, you're gonna know whether or not you're getting a refund or not. So like I said, your income return is going to be noted in the portal that you're filing the return in on Wealthsimple. If you are getting a return, meaning you're going to be getting some money back from the government, then you can track your refund through your MyCRA account. Additionally, if you've set up direct deposits within your MyCRA, then you can also just track your banking to see if you got a big fat deposit. I don't do direct deposits. The CRA portal has gotten a lot better and has been updated. So I'm thankful for that because it used to be hot garbage. It's not terrible. It still has a lot of work to do, but it's a lot better than it used to be. Once I've submitted my return, I'm just going to track it through the MyCRA portal, and I should be getting my return check in the mail. Now, if you owe taxes, then you can pay through online banking, you can pay via your credit card, or you can pay via CRA payment plan. So if it's a big sum and you can't pay it all in once, go onto MyCRA. They do have payment plans available that you can set up to do something that's manageable for you. Don't kill yourself. And that is literally it. This is probably one of my quicker videos, but it is really just that simple to file your taxes with Wealthsimple. They've really improved the platform over time as well. These options for the plans weren't available a few years back when I was doing my tax returns. So I just love to see that they're constantly improving. They constantly are user focused, and the platform is so user friendly. Like, as someone who wasn't taught about how to file your taxes and all of the documents that you need to keep track of and how to do it to get the most out of your return, I really appreciate what Wealthsimple has done to make filing your taxes easy, but not even just filing your taxes, making banking easy, making investing easy. It's just really, really great and has helped me on my financial journey. I started investing through Wealthsimple because they made it easy to digest and understand, and helped me realize, like, you don't need $1 million to start investing. You can do it with $5. You can do it with $2. Like, if you're new to this adulting lifestyle and everything is confusing, I encourage you to try it. But again, not financial advice. I'm not an accountant. Do whatever you want and do whatever feels good and is easy for you. I'll post about it on my channel when I'm finally submitted, but I hope you guys get on top of your taxes this year and get ahead of the game, because it is literally so easy to. Do what works for you. These are just my opinions. If this video is helpful in any way, please like, comment, and subscribe for more personal finance content. That's really what I'm pushing forward this year, along with videos about entrepreneurship, mindset, productivity, but mainly finance. So subscribe, comment below if there's any more videos like this that you would like to see. And thank you for coming. Happy tax season. Love you. Bye.